Hey, C Group leaders. Hope you're having an awesome week. I wanted to share with you something I read a few years ago that had a powerful impact on my life. It's from the book Nine Things Leaders Must Do by Dr. Henry Cloud. And in it, he has a chapter there called Think Like the Ant. And it's all about how Dr. Henry Cloud ended up studying ants because he was facing a project that was very intimidating. And a friend of his ordered him an ant farm that usually little kids use to study the ants and how they build the city. Well, he ended up through a process of time seeing how ants built the city, and it hit him one day. And I want to read a couple snippets from this chapter to you. He said, the reality was that many tiny ants had taken many tiny steps, and bam, a city was built. And Dr. Henry Cloud says it hit me hard. He said this entire feat was really no more complex than one step at a time, one grain of sand at a time. And he goes on to say, leaders achieve big goals by taking small steps over time. Just like ants will build a city, one grain of sand at a time. We as leaders achieve big goals by taking small steps over time. In our society today, things that hinder us are we want it all, or we want it now. These type of things really keep us from getting it and from achieving what God has called us to achieve in our small groups as we are leading those groups. And what I want to encourage you on is this: when you're leading your group, it's one step at a time. As you're wanting to see someone's life change and you're pouring into them, it's one encouraging word at a time. It's one prayer at a time. It's one group meeting at a time. Discipleship is the impartation of a lifestyle. And you don't do that overnight. And you don't begin to build great people and begin to build an effective C group overnight. It takes time and pouring into people's lives, which is very freeing. You don't have to feel like you got to do it all in one time or do it all now. It's a process. And so as you're approaching your C group, I wanted to encourage you, embrace that inner insect. Think like the ant. It's one step at a time as you see life change in your group. And you can take this principle into any area of your life and begin to achieve the goals and to achieve the things that God has placed on your heart to do. So hope you're having an amazing C group, and I hope things are going well. Remember, if you need anything, give me a holler, shoot me an email, and I am here for you. Know that I'm praying for you, I'm lifting you up and available, and look forward to seeing all that God is doing in your lives and impacting people. Have an awesome week in the Lord, and continue to take one step at a time and watch what God does in and through your life. It's going to be amazing.